Okay. You guys are crazy. What up, Wild? We we were having some issues earlier, dude. So I'm trying to troubleshoot real quick just to make sure we get everything dialed in for this Thursday, man. I want to make sure everything's running, but like everything seemed to just fucking epically fail tonight. So I'm just trying to get everything dialed back in. Um, I'm gonna I'm glad you're here actually. I'm gonna play a blurb real quick, and I just want to see if you can hear it. All right, because I'm actually streaming through my Xbox right now, but I want to see if these channel points are working. So, and I don't want you to waste any. So hold on a second. Let me just play this. Did you hear that blurb play? Shit. So it's stuff like that. So it was. How bad was it? So well, I streamed for fuck man like 4.5 hours I think. Is my camera already not working? No, it's gone. Okay. I streamed for 4.5 hours. We were going through the computer, right? And like the time shouldn't be an issue because like the last night we went for like 8.5 hours, dude. We were just having a good time, whatever. And for some reason, the like everything just started failing. When I say everything, like everything, like the blurps weren't working for the first hour. I had to like constantly delete, reset, delete, reset, delete, reset, and finally it worked. Um, like Erod's calling me, trying to help me out, and then once we got all that figured out, microphone was going good, everything. I was like, all right, let's, Erod was like, if you need people, we could do a Fortnite, whatever. So I hopped in a thing with him. We went into Discord, and then as soon as I go into Discord, everything's working. Like I can hear him. Like the burps are working now. Everything's good. But now the chat can't hear me at all. Like they're only hearing the weapons and the music that's going on. They can't hear me worth a damn. Mic's turned up all the way. Like nothing. It wouldn't work. Like nothing was working together. And then I got out of that. Like, and at least we were hearing the game sound and everything. I got out of that, right? Tried to troubleshoot some things. I just said, fuck it. I'll decide to just go ahead and play without all that stuff. Um, like without Erod and, trying to get into a Discord and whatever, because we tried to go into Schizo, Erod, and somebody else, Optimal Darkness, like one of Schizo's folks, and then it just crapped out. Like I couldn't even hear the game at that point. And then their talking was like muffled. It sounded like the chef from fucking Muppet Babies. That's like, or like Charlie Brown. Like I couldn't hear shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a hard reset of everything and try and get this shit to work. But I did that, and it's still not fucking working. But you know what? My computer, my little laptop, is hot as fuck right now, and it's super warm on the bottom. It's super hot in this room. I got a lot of shit in here, and I can't open the doors because everybody's fucking sleeping. So I can't get any wind flow through here to cool the room down. Like that's why I'm always sweating my ass off because it's hot as fuck in here. But I can't. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Wild. But I can't like fucking. I can't open any doors because everybody's sleeping. It's really fucking annoying, dude. So I'm. It's just. It's been a. It's it's been a frustrating night to say the least. Like we started off hot, dude. We got the stream going, like music was kicking, everything was going. We had 14 people from the intro. From the intro, we're just like, fuck, it's gonna be a good night, dude. 14 people from the get go, and we're just getting started. Fuck yeah. And then everything just started taking a shit, and you kind of just see people just like, all right, well, it was cool hanging out, it was cool hanging out, it was cool hanging out, and then, it's fucking, here we are. What's up, E-Rod? I'm just telling them about how fucking terrible tonight was, dude. I'm so frustrated. Dude, nothing is working still. Nothing. Nothing is working still, dude. None of my shit is working now. None of it. I can't hear the game through the computer. That's why I'm on this headset now. Like I'm streaming through my Xbox right now. You know what I mean? Because nothing is fucking working. It is all updated. Everything is updated. And the fact that it's gonna happen, I hear you, but make sure Windows is updated. Like, oh man, they're like, I'm sorry, but that's fucking dumb. And I mean that in the nicest way possible, but I'm just like, and not towards you, but I'm just like, dude, everything was working in the middle of the stream, like an hour before the stream, and then this fucking shit. I don't want to move over to OBS, bro. I got everything set up already, and I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I need a better computer, plain and simple. I can't run everything off a fucking laptop. I just can't. And then when I tried to switch over to the video card, right? Because we thought like it was just the internet, not the video card, to try and run the Xbox through. Nah, bro, it glitches like a motherfucker. It just doesn't have the RAM or whatever to run Xbox. Like to run Xbox through my PC back to my TV and then run all this other. It just doesn't have it. It doesn't. It's not OBS. It's not. It's my computer. Plain and simple. It's my computer. This tiny little laptop ain't it. It is not the one. So what I'm trying to do is right now. The reason why I even came back on. The reason why I even came back on is to see if I could hear the alerts at least when they go off, like the raids and stuff. The channel points ain't gonna work. Channel points ain't gonna work right now. Like I hear them when I do it, but you guys don't hear them. So what's the fucking point? Because it's all going through my Xbox. Now, if I knew how to do the blurb overlay on Streamlabs console, I would do that, and it's not before you even try Erod. It's not. Maybe take the word game off. That's not it. That doesn't matter, and it should be able to play. It played before, and that needs to be part of it. Because if I take a break or something, that's part of it, right? I'm not gonna do. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna. I'm not. No. I'm not gonna remote it. I'm not gonna. Do the Spotify because I got a notice thing. I was playing a lot of copyrighted music after I shut off this last stream with all the music we were playing. So I didn't get like a strike or anything. They basically just said copyrighted music, blah blah blah. So Spotify ain't gonna be turned on. I mean, I'm gonna play music, but nobody's gonna be able to request songs and stuff. It ain't worth it because I want to be able to keep that 24-hour stream on the VODs. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Like you get notices when it was just like a notice saying, hey, some of your videos going to be copyright or was copywritten, we're blurring it out kind of thing. But anytime they do that, so you don't get that little strike, you have to like remove your video or whatever. So, or I could do like what Cool Frijoles does and like switch it onto like he downloaded like a player to where the chat can hear the music, but it's not being recorded somehow. Like it's on another track or something like that. And I thought I was doing that, but apparently not well enough. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like a notice. Like I didn't get a strike or anything, but because basically what I'm saying is because I want to make sure that I don't have to delete any videos, and I don't want any of the stream to be like muted for any reason in case something happens while we're in the middle of something, and then the song comes on, and all of a sudden you can't hear what I'm saying during the excitement or whatever. I'm just not gonna have it on there. It's not worth it. As far as um, being able to play or request songs, I'll just play the copyright free list. Yeah, you tried using the voice meter, it messed up all the audio. Yeah, see, and here's another thing too. Like, I want to make sure I can use this soundboard because I want that auto tune and the voice changer stuff because that's part of the stream that I have in mind. So if I can't use that, then it kind of fucks things up a little bit. So you can tell I'm worn out. Like, I was drinking whiskey and stuff. I'm not even buzzed. It took all the fun out of it. Took all the fun out of it. So now I'm just trying to figure out if I can make this play. Like, if I can get the blurps, like the channel points to at least work through the Xbox somehow, like, I'd be okay with that. Thinking about it now, I don't think actually. No, I would need the Spotify thing to be able to. I would need the Spotify to be able to play on there too. I could probably do Spotify through my Xbox, but I don't know if it'll play while I'm streaming. And if I go to the home screen right now, that's another thing. If I go to the home screen right now in between games, you don't hear anything that I'm doing. See, like right now I can hear all the clicks and stuff. I could hear that when we first started playing and when I was doing Fall Guys and all that, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, just stopped working. That's the part that's the most frustrating. Like, I can get after I was done, and there's some kind of up. Yeah, see, I heard that, but you didn't. And it's through my computer. I heard that. You probably heard it. If you did hear it, it's through my headset. Yeah, you probably didn't hear that either. Nothing. Yep. Yep. Like, you guys won't hear any of the shit, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, the bits even should be. Bits work. Okay, bits worked. Okay, you heard that. Alright. And this one too, I would imagine. You heard that one too? Okay. Yeah, just the blurps for some reason. Heard that one too. Okay. Yeah, I don't. So then it's a matter of trying to get the blurps to play. And if you look at the editor, like if you go to the Streamlabs console, custom component, like, gives you a box. Where's the space? Okay, open code. It says open code editor, and then custom HTML. Erod, that would be where you know the HTML. That's not the URL. What's the custom HTML? That's because I'm guessing that's what I would put into this box. to show me or to play the blurps, right? It says copy OBS URL. Boom. Copy. URL is for browser. So then what would I put in the code editor? Because it says custom HTML and custom CSS. What goes in there? Because I can't do a browser. It doesn't give me that as an option. In the what's it called? In the console, Streamlabs console. It says add component, and the options are pretty much custom component or game capture. In game capture, I can only choose one. Wait, hold on. I would leave what as is. It looks like the icon. Wait a minute. What do you mean? It's all good, Wild. That's why, hey man, that's why I'm doing this now, so we can troubleshoot and like have the vibes not fucking because shit craps out on us. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm doing this now and putting in the work, and I'm okay with fucking staying up a little later and being a little tired tomorrow and all that, so we can, excuse me, work through this shit and get it fucking figured out. Because I don't want anything to go wrong with it. Like I've been putting in a lot of work for this fucking 24-hour deal, and I want to make sure it goes well. The HTML, that is the source you use for the blurps. But it only is a URL is different than the HTML, correct? Add a source. Click the plus icon. Add a new source. Yeah, no. So that's not an option. I can't do that. I know how to add it onto Streamlabs. This is Streamlabs console. It's different. When you're streaming from your console, Streamlabs has a option for you to have scenes that you set up that are different. So like all those overlays and shit that I've been using for the last like week or whatever with the intro you did and all that, like I can't use those right now. That's the problem. So if I can't figure out how to make all that shit work again, I'm gonna have to go through my Xbox, and I want to make sure that if I go through my Xbox, all the blurbs and stuff are still working, and I can't add a source. It only gives me the option to do a custom, whatever the fuck it's called, custom component, right? And then when I go to the settings for that custom component, the only thing I can do is open code editor. I click on that, and then it says custom HTML and custom CSS. Those are the two options I have. So I'm wondering what HTML do I put in there? Because I've put in this, like the code for the URL. I did that. Save. Right? Save scene. And then when I go to do these blurps, it still doesn't work. Okay, so it just did a little transition for you guys. Hold on, let's see if it plays some. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm guessing you didn't hear that. Because I'm pretty sure you guys would be excited if you did. There it goes. But no. Nada. I appreciate it, Wild. I appreciate it, man. I know. I'm trying to add. I want to make it better. So when it doesn't work, even though when it was already working, that's the part that frustrates me because we were going, everything's going good, and all of a sudden things just want to take a shit out of nowhere, and it's just like, well, fuck, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. God damn it. Like Streamlabs, I don't need an update. Everything's working fine. Leave it the fuck alone. You did hear it. You heard it because of my microphone. You heard it from my speakers. That's why. That's why it was faint. Adding a browser source. Adding a browser source. Once you've added the browser source, you'll be prompted to configure it. You'll need to specify the URL of the web page you want to display. Wait, okay, hold on. So, adding a browser source. Adjust settings like the width, height, and positioning of the browser source within your scene. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but it doesn't. That's not. It doesn't give me an option to add the browser source through the console. I can't do that. It just says custom, and then it says open code editor. Like that's it, buddy. There's no browser source. It's not like normal Streamlabs. I know how to do the browser source through Streamlabs. This is Streamlabs console. It's different. Yeah, I'm gonna try it again, but put myself on mute. Everything's turned up. Everything's turned up on the soundboard. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, that's what I figured. Everything's turned up on the soundboard. Or it was. It's off now, but soundboard's not going to work through the Xbox anyway. Like right now, I'm streaming through the Xbox. Nothing's going through the computer. Which is why... Fuck. Which is why I'm trying to figure out how to get to at least get those channel points to play through the Xbox or the Streamlabs console. Fuck, it's fucking confusing. God damn it. So, Streamlabs has a desktop version, right? That's where you do all this. That's what I've been running a lot of the stuff through. They also have a Streamlabs console, which is also through the PC, but you basically stream your Xbox, or you basically stream from your Xbox to the Streamlabs console. For some reason, you can't stream directly to Streamlabs. You can stream to Streamlabs console. And with Streamlabs console, you have different little overlays that you can use that are like pretty basic and plain, but then it gives you a very limited amount of like extra. So when Erod is saying add a browser source, that is not one of the options. It basically just says custom HTML, and I don't know what the fuck that is. Like I don't know what an HTML is. Like I put the code in there and it doesn't fucking work. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. The level of defeat I feel right now. Oh, man, and you know what? It's like I low key think it's like my computer too. It's like a combination of things because now my computer, when I look at Streamlabs, the regular one, the camera is very glitchy, like slow. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? It's very glitchy and slow. Um, and it won't run the Xbox app. Like I suddenly can't stream my Xbox to the PC either. So I feel like that's another reason why I feel like it's my PC. Yeah, fluff colors boxes. Yeah, boxes designs. Well, I thought the HTML would. Yeah, see, yeah, it's not. It doesn't allow me to add a fucking browser source, which I don't understand. Why wouldn't you allow me to add a browser source? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I just don't get it. Yeah, alert boxes, stream labels. It says custom component. That's it. No. So maybe use that into the PC and that would separate the audio. On the capture card has a headphone and mic jack. That into the PC and that would separate the audio. You mean using the capture card? Sorry if I'm gonna start talking slow here, man. It's gonna take me a second because I'm fucking getting tired. But so you're talking about? No, I know it has an audio, but you're talking about using the capture card just for audio, not for the visual. Yeah, no, I know it does. It does. I know it does. But what would I use? So plug my mic. But what does that fix? What does that fix? plug one into the PC from the capture card. You talking about the Xbox? Because I did that already, and it glitches. They can't handle it. Or are you talking about like taking the microphone and plugging it directly into the capture card with the headphones? Which I guess I could do, but then that eliminates the headphone jack into the PC. Then the mic jack into the PC. I don't have that many jacks into the PC, bud. That's what the soundboard's for. That's what the soundboard's for. Remove that. That could get the game audio, create separate audio sources, and use the soundboard as is. Wait. So capture card here real quick. Unplug that. And so use it just for audio, right? That's what you're saying. Capture card just for audio. Okay, but I can't plug the... You mean plugging them into the capture card into the PC, right? Because I can't plug both of those directly into the PC because I don't have that many jacks. There's one plug for headphones, and that's it. Okay, so wait, so plugging the headphone jack and the mic jack into the PC. Okay, wait a second though. Just to be clear, there is literally no video going into that capture card. It is audio only. I'm a little confused, brother. So you basically nothing changes. Playing the headphone jack and mic into the PC. But I'm not understanding what that's solving. Because you only, yeah, no, I get what you mean. Then try one or the other because you only have one jack into the PC. And I get that separates audio for what? Yeah, what does that separate the audio for? There's not there. So look, man, there's literally nothing. Turn the camera a little bit. There's nothing going into my video card right now. It's plugged into the PC, right? The microphone and the headphone jack are right there. Right? So I can plug both of them into this. Is that what you're talking about? What is the +3 thing on my screen? Okay, plug them both in. All right, I'll try it. But then, okay, and then the soundboard is a different. channel. Okay. What is the +3 thing on my screen that says that asks me to allow permissions to use blurps? I have no idea, buddy. +3. Yeah, I'm not sure. But see, here's the thing too. Use soundboard is. Oh, my soundboard is USB. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's plugged in directly to the computer. Yeah, I'm not sure, Wild. +3 thing. Yeah, I'm not sure. But you're right. So here's the thing here too, bud. So like we're still at the problem of not being able to hear that. You might have heard it faintly because it was in the background. My mic was down. It's to the right of the top 3 people. Oh, Iran's saying, oh, you figure something out? Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Wild. It's to the right of the top 3 people. Oh, on Blurp website. Oh, okay. Thank you, Erod. Appreciate that. Um, okay. Oh, you see what he means. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it on our website. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, the panel's on the below the stream. If we want to like raid somebody or something, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. How can we get these? How can we get these channel points? Sorry, buddy. Thought I had something for a second. Man, that's freaking frustrating. I mean, we got part of it to work. We have the alerts. Create custom panels. Oh. Uh, You keep seeing blurbs don't work with Stream Console. That's fucking great. But only you hear it. Yeah, me, right? Only I hear it. That's no fun. Want you guys to hear it. I think my best bet. Yeah, my computer is like burning up. It's red hot, almost. It's super hot to the touch. Is my point. Oh, I mean you can play the burps there that I haven't used points, but you can hear it. But only no, we can hear it just on our phone. Dude, and they're for bits, man. They're not free. Those are for bits. You have to pay bits for those. I can tell just by looking at the symbol next to it. 15 bits. Some of them are free. I think what I'm gonna have to do. God damn it! I gotta pick a different game to go into. I think what I'm gonna have to do is shut everything down, like I already have, and just let it cool down. I think I'm just running too much shit, which doesn't make sense, considering we've gone longer than this. I just can't wrap my head around like what would be causing the issue. Everything was fine. Like, yep, I heard that through my speakers, right? Again, like if I can make it so you guys could hear it, that's fine. However we gotta do it, I just want you to be able to hear the things that you're playing. I had a feeling you were gonna say that, dude. I legit had a feeling you were gonna say that. That's fucking frustrating, man. Yep. Yep. My whole thing is I want everything to be running for the 24th. God, man, I've been putting so much fucking planning and stuff into this thing. But might figure out where the issue is actually at. I know you're right, dude. I know you're right. Yeah, we got time, and we'll troubleshoot. That's pretty much what tomorrow's gonna be. Is gonna be troubleshooting. So that was another thing too. Fucking why I got so bummed out is because tonight we were gonna go in, and then after tonight, like I wasn't gonna do much until the 24th because we're going hard on the 24th. Like maybe one more short stream on Monday, just kind of test everything again and give another little reminder to everybody, hey, come on out Thursday kind of thing. But yeah, no, I know. So it just sucks. It just sucks. It just sucks. And I think what I'll do is I'll just do a whole new. We'll figure out the issue, then don't stream after it's fixed. No, well, I can, dude. We can't. That's not gonna work. We got to figure out the issue because if we don't stream and then because I need to know if I can turn off the thing and then get it going, right? And then before we start on the 24th, I'm gonna troubleshoot everything with you if you're available, just to make sure before we start streaming, just to make sure everything's working. And then we'll go from there, I guess. Fuck, man. That sucks. Fucking sucks. I'm just trying to figure out like when it could have been, because I'll do a new overlay because then you have to redo everything anyway, and it deletes the old one. But I shouldn't have to. Maybe I will actually. I'm not sure. They say I shouldn't have to go through and delete everything. Excuse me. Ooh, fuck. Shouldn't have to go through and delete everything because once you replace the overlay, you just have to add the stuff that you want, and the old stuff should not remain because it's not saved. So. Yeah, ads don't work, so you just left it alone. Well, yeah, Wild. I mean, he's 6 hours away. If we were closer, for sure. If we were closer, for sure. He's 6 hours away. That's awesome. You still get credit for it. Yeah, we'll get on a call. We'll do FaceTime or something tomorrow when we're both free. I won't be free until the evening, maybe some afternoon, but not really until the evening. Little sneeze attack. Um, yeah, it's like 3 hours away. Yeah, we'll get on a little conference call. Teams. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, my head. FaceTime. A FaceTime. And troubleshoot. Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah, I'm in San Jose, so you're 3 hours away. My kid's mother, my youngest kid's mother lives in Fresno, so maybe I have to give you a holla next time I'm up there. They live in Toll House by the casinos. Cool frijoles in the house, huh? Oh shit! Rating. What's up? Hey, at least it worked, but there's no sound. What's going on, cool? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the raid. You like that? Raid is wild. Did you heard sound though, right? Did you hear sound? I hope. Maybe I have to add a sound. Raid. Oh no, one hasn't. No, there was no sound because I didn't select one. Hold on. There we go. All right. What up? What up? What up? What's going on, Cool? Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate it. What we're doing, everybody who came over from Cool, appreciate you. He was fragging out. We were kind of lurking while we were doing some troubleshooting. We got a 24-hour stream coming up on the 24th, so we're trying to make sure everything's running smooth. That's why we're kind of up late. I'm over here on the West Coast, so it's about 2 in the morning for me. We're out here on the late night goon hours. We're on that goon tip, as Beans would say. Absolutely, absolutely, for sure, for sure. The raid sounds never played for me. Yeah, yeah, no, I just assigned it. I just assigned it. There wasn't a sound assigned to it. So I'm again, we're troubleshooting all the stuff. So yeah, 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 absolutely cool. Appreciate you, man, for stopping by. Wild, if you're not following Cool, man, he's a real deal Evander Holyfield when it comes to that Fortnite frag life. He'll let you know about it. And he's got a wicked playlist. He's out there doing the real deal stuff. So appreciate everybody for stopping by. 24-hour stream on the 24th. We're just doing some troubleshooting on the late night goon hour to try and make sure everything's going to run smoothly. It was a little bit of a shit show earlier because things, we blurps weren't playing, and it took about an hour to figure that out. We got them to work, and then like an hour after that, all of a sudden the mic, like my sound to my games and stuff wouldn't come through. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So you out of here later, Cool. Appreciate the raid, brother. Appreciate the raid. W raid. W raid. Oh, heading to sleep for sure, bro. Yep. We're just doing some troubleshooting again. Thank you very much, you guys. Thanks everybody for coming over from Cool. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope you guys are having a good morning. Happy Saturday. Appreciate it, Cool. Thanks for the confidence, brother. Yeah, I'm trying to stay upbeat, man. But it's been definitely working my positivity strings a little bit. I've been dropping some f bombs, but we'll get through it, man. Like Erod and Wilder, they're keeping me calm, letting me know, hey, we got all weekend. You got 3 days after that. We'll figure it out. So I just delete anything audio related on Streamlabs. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You can't, right? Like when I say you can't, there's no delete. Like when you go to the sources on the side, there's a delete trash can. Delete that shit. When you go over to the mixer, nope. So let's see here. If I go in here, desktop audio, you can't. It doesn't even give me an option to remove it. Global settings. So global disable Windows audio ducking. Enable Twitch VOD track. Desktop audio. I appreciate it. Cool. Yeah, I mean, basically, man, like what we're trying to do is just make it so we can keep running all this stuff through my little uh, laptop that I got here. Like, it's a decent laptop, but it seems like, and I could be wrong, but it just seems like that the thing's not able to hold all the, like, take all the juice. Right? Yeah, this has been a big deal for Wild and myself. Wild got excited. He was there when we announced it. We came up with the idea. So yeah, for the 24-hour, you can't delete the column where it has the plus, not the scene column, but the one next to it in Streamlabs. It says I can add a group. Open advanced audio settings. but I can't get rid of anything. You are working that laptop if you're streaming from it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know. For sure. For sure. And I am. It's the stream is coming from the laptop, which is why I keep saying I need a PC. It can't handle it. And maybe I just did too much the night before, like last night. We went 8.5 hours, but everything ran fine. No problem. Everything was good. We were talking on the microphone, chit chatting, bullshitting. Game sound was coming in, vibing off the Spotify playlist. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to fucking reset everything. Nice job, Siri. Did I though? I used to run Windows on my Macs just to play Warzone. Yep, yep. The shit show. Yep, yep. Well, here's the thing. At the very least, you know, wow, man, like I hate saying it, but we won't have channel points, you know? And burnt something out. Fuck, man, I hope not. Jesus Christ, Fortnite. I hope it didn't burn anything out. What is good though, it's easier to budget for a streaming PC compared to a gaming PC. That's true. That's true. You don't use a caption? Not, I can't. Yeah, I have one. It's right here. Like I got it. It's right there. But it can't handle it. The PC can't handle it. My little laptop can't handle the juice coming from my Xbox. Now, and I've even tried just doing the Xbox, not even from my TV, but like just to one of these monitors here. So I'm like looking this way too. This is a big enough monitor. I got plenty of room. I could play on it. You know, it's not my big screen that I got, but I can play on the big monitor. But it still glitches. So it's the amount of processing power that the Xbox is trying to put through the capture card into the PC. It just can't handle it. I could be wrong, but that's how I'm looking at it. I mean, yeah, I hear you, Erod, but I'm not buying a PC before fucking Thursday. I hear you, and thank you, but I'm trying to figure out how to fix this shit before Thursday. Nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, I'm not doing that. Your boy drops bits and subs, but I ain't got credit card money like that, bro. I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids. Basically, all my spending money goes to the bits and the fucking subs that I give you guys because that's what makes me happy. So, no, and I'm not fucking joking. So it's like, or to the stream to try and build the community. That's really what I'm doing. Like the way I look at it, investing in you guys is an investment in all of us, for real. Because when we do that, you get the hype trains. You give those gifted subs to people, right? They see that, right? If people are following you, right? Even if they're not subscribed, but if you, let's say you got two, three, 400 followers even, right? Just from over the years of doing it. If you get that hype train going, they see that brings people to it. And then if they're a part of the gifting and all that, that gets people to it. It's a big part of it. I like hyping up the chat, getting you guys stoked, getting everybody else stoked, feeding the hype trains, getting more people in, because that's the best type of advertisement we can do. You know what I mean? For each other. What resolution do you stream? It's the GPU. It isn't strong enough. Yeah, yep. I used to stream 936. Where would I determine that? I'm gonna be honest with you. Cool, I have no idea. I never mess with it. I have no idea what I'm streaming at. Streamlabs output. Is that in like the settings? Output. And I am looking at setting, then output. Yep. 936. I know, Wild. You're just here for the ride, buddy. You're just making sure everything goes right. It's all good. It's cool. You don't have to do that, brother. I know you're going to bed, man. Get you some Z's, brother. I don't want to keep you up. I appreciate your help, though, dude. For real. I don't want to seem ungrateful. You're a real one. Let's see here. What is it? Turn down the resolution. Let's see where the resolution is. Streaming, audio track, encoder, rate control, bit rate. Nothing says resolution. This stuff gives me dopamine. Word. Word. Let's try recording. Recording. Audio. I see bit rates, replay buffer. Nope. Streaming. I don't see anything about resolution. Go to video, okay? Video. Here you go. Output resolution. Yeah, it's at 1280 by 720. Yeah, it's 1280 by 720 right now. What should I turn that to 7? Turn what to 720? There's no 720. It goes like to 768 by 432. That's it. Output scaled. Output. Where's scaled? Where do you see that? Output mode. I'm in. I don't even see what it says. Hold on. Fuck. Settings. Output. Advanced. That's what it says right now. Video. 1080, you could try that. Oh, I see. 1080 by 1920? Oh, wait, hold on. Here's base. Is 720 by 1280? Is that what you're talking about? Like flip it? Or 1080 by 1920? Wait, alright. And what should the base canvas resolution be? Output scaled. Base canvas is what the Xbox is sending out to the PC. Okay. And that's 1280 720. Base output is what the viewer sees. Okay. Or output scaled is what the viewer sees. Yeah, that's the thing he's on. Okay, so set the base canvas 1080. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, that fucking changed some shit, didn't it? That made my... That doesn't look right. Now it's like... Now it's like tall and skinny. It looks like I'm looking at a phone. Keep the output scaled at 720. At 720. Okay, hold on. It's smaller. Oh, it's definitely smaller. But like half the screen is gone now. I wonder... Okay. I wonder if this still like fits the screen. This is trippy. It's fucking tiny. Wait. Okay, let me go back here. Is that the base canvas? Do 1920 by 1080. That's the base canvas. Video. There you go. That looks right. Huh. Well, okay, now, what the fuck? Now it won't let me make anything bigger. I can't move anything. I probably have to reset it. Remember to put the whole number. Okay. And keep output scaled at 720. Pretty sure that's what it's at. Video. Oh. Output scaled at 720. No. No. Base canvas 1920 1080. Output scaled 720. Is your Xbox 1080 or 720 if you played normally? I don't know. I don't know. Right now though, like before, it was sideways, but I couldn't make the screen bigger to fit the whole black box. Now it's vertical. It looks like I'm looking at my phone. That doesn't look right, and I can't make the box any bigger or anything like that. Just smaller. Let's go back. You need to put like 1280, 720 for scaled. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Yep. There we go. Make sure I write this down in case it changes, because it very likely could. Alright. So I'll put scaled. So they're both 1280, 720. Yeah. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Okay. That's that. That's that part. Computer's still too hot, so I'm not gonna push it, but at least we got that figured out. So that's saved. We got that written down. Okay. Almost. The Xbox send the image in 1280. Okay. Where keep keep the 720 on both. Yeah, 1280, 720, right? Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. It's either so the second number should be 720 no matter what in both. And where would I go to look if the Xbox is sending the image in 1280? How do I know that? Is that something I'd find on the Xbox? God damn, it's fucking 2:30 in the morning. God damn, god damn. God damn, god damn. Check Xbox video output settings on the Xbox. Yeah. Okay, so when I do that, I'll lose you guys for a second. It should be able to tell you the info on the image it's sending. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to stop streaming. Okay. But you won't hear or see me for a few minutes while I look at that. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you leave the game in Xbox to go look at other things. All right. So I want to make sure I get this right. So I'm looking at it correctly. Check Xbox video output settings to see what the output is. Okay. I will be back in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Let's go check these settings here. All right, be right back. All right. All right, we're back. All right, going to bed. All right, I appreciate you. Cool. So my resolution, if I looked at it correctly, I don't know if it said output, but the resolution said it was 4K. I'm guessing that's way too high. So I need to bring it down to 720 or 1080. Yeah, way too high. I figured. Fuck. 1080. All right. Be right back. Way too high, my man said. Okay, we back. That was quick. All right, we're back. All right, try 1080. Okay. So now it's on 1080. I'm just going to try it. Fuck it. I'm going to open up the Xbox app. Let me check. It's still hot. It's not even warm. It's still hot, but I'm going to try it. Because why not? I can tell you one thing. It's definitely loading up faster. That's a plus. It wasn't loading up